Well, hello there, everybody. You're with Clutch. This is Sodak Motorcycle Blog. Welcome. If it's your first time here, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button. And if you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. Leave comments because we do this show every month, which is coming up here. It's called Comments and Beer, where I do comments and I feature local craft beers from the Black Hills. So I encourage you to check it out. Also, while you're there, you can hit the bell notification icon to be reminded of future videos so you don't have to remember to check in. But if you want to remember to check in instead, new videos come out every Thursday at 7 o'clock Mountain Time here in the United States. I'm working on, trying to get my angles right here. Yeah, there we go. That's probably a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so anyways, once again, welcome to the show. I'm Clutch. So we do have plenty of comments this month. Got some interesting ones, so we're gonna get to them. But let's meet the stars of the show. Say hello to my little friends. So I got two tonight. We'll have to change that. Yep, we have two tonight. So now here's why I have two growlers. So this brewery you see here, it's called Sawyer Brewing. They're up in Spearfish, South Dakota. Well, these are about to become a collector's item because they are getting rid of their growlers. So it was $10 fills for select beers. So I'm like, you know what? $10 fills for growlers. Guess what? I'm gonna take two. And also, it is the 20th of April. So the reason we are doing a video tonight is because I picked these up today, and well, they kind of have to be drank. They're probably not going to be good to go by next weekend. So we're going to do them right now. So what I have here, so this first one I have here, it's called a Blood Orange Blonde, and it's a blonde ale. It's got blood orange puree in it. According to their websites, it's brewed with Wilmette hops to add a spicy fruit aroma, subtle, and easy drinking. ABV is 4.9%. So the other one, this is a raspberry Kolsch. This, according to them, this throwback fan favorite is a summer sunshine in a glass. It's brewed with real raspberries, bringing subtle, sweet flavors and a nice, clean finish. Get it while you can. This one goes fast, and this one is pretty good. I've already cheated on this one. I drank a little bit of it earlier, so we're gonna start. Let's start with this blood orange here. So, switch over to the comments here real quick, and yeah, there we go. Let's see how this one is. I have not actually had this one yet. Oh, we're spilling, 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 spilling. There we go. Not bad at all. That's a pretty good one. Glad I got it. I figured I'd like it. At least that was the guess anyway. So go ahead and put that back down. And we spilled a little bit, so there we go. Okay. Oh, also, this cup, it's another event I've been part of over here. It's Black Hills Veterans March. So pretty good little event happens here in September in Hills. So if you want something cool to check out in September and you like to do road marches with heavy packs on, or if you like to run marathons, or you just want to come and just have some beers at the end, good place to go. So anyways, alrighty, so let's get to it, shall we? So, and where are we at here? Oh, yeah. Anyways, alrighty. So, our first comment from this month, and this is from the AMSOIL Waste of Money video. And, well, so, this is from Ratchet and Higher Math. I don't know. Ratchet and Higher Math 2234 on the AMSOIL Waste of Money video. So, he asks, 8,000 miles, is that miles or kilometers? Well, it's miles. That's the interval. I'm assuming you're asking about the intervals I use. That's the intervals I use for the bike. That's kind of what I stick around to. Anywhere from 8 to probably 10,000 is my interval. I run it a little longer just because it's AMSOIL, and if you go check out that video, the reason I run it longer is because I took I basically took the oil sample that came from Blackstone and took that data and I just went with it. So if I was going to change the intervals, um, if I had shorter intervals, I wouldn't be putting AMSOIL in. So that's just how there is to it. So, anyways, once again, AMSOIL, that video is still by far my best performer. So the next one here, this is from Mike4314 2 weeks ago, and this is from my love and hate Honda Goldwing video. And he says, I have to totally agree with you. I have been riding Goldwing for almost 30 years. When I got my first one, I was looking to travel. You cannot, you cannot beat it if you just do short day trips. Maybe not. I stopped at the dealer and the salesman was talking to a guy and he said, happy wife, happy life. I agree. Oh, more to follow. If your passenger is not comfortable, you will not have a good day. I was out riding with a friend and his wife, and we were going to a friend's cabin. I saw his wife not comfortable riding his HD. It was a nice bike. I asked if she wanted to try mine. She loved it. But I also went and pulled over just before I got there and told her to get off and ride with her husband. I wanted him to save face with the guys. What a guy. I also agree that Goldwing has the old person stigma. On long trips with friends, I generally was the only one on Goldwing, did not care. I did not get cold like they did. I did not get wet like they did, and my passenger generally was in a better mood. Good job on the pros and cons. My biggest pet peeve is having to take all the parts off to do the maintenance. But let's see, 250,000 miles on 3 Goldwings and no issues. I am good. Maintenance is key. Take care. So very well said there. Pretty long comment there, but yeah, absolutely. You know, pretty much kind of someone else has noticed kind of what I've noticed with the Goldwings. And there's definitely some accuracy to that. That's for sure. So really good comment. Thanks for checking out the video. Please keep checking them out. Hopefully you enjoy it. And it's good to see that he's experienced with taking all those parts off of Goldwing as well. So very much a hate on the Honda Goldwing. But hey, if you get a chance, go check it out. All right. Another AMSOIL waste of money. So, wow. We got 4 here from Earl Gallup. Apparently he was really into this video. So his first one from Earl Gallup 5223. Hell no, waste of money. Same video. Thanks, Goofy. Okay. 13 days ago, edited. Castrol synthetic blend WW50 V-Star 650 just hit at 222,000. Good enough. Okay. And the last one from Earl, you ain't got no clue what you talking about, goofball. And sweaty laughy, sweaty laughing, sweaty laughing. Okay, well, you know, opinions are like, well, you know what. Anyways, cool. I don't know why we had to use 4 different comments to get to that. I don't know why we couldn't just put that all in one comment, but yep, okay, cool. Gotcha. You're obviously not a fan, and well, okay, cool, awesome, great. Anyways, moving along. All right, the Z-Man 28. Jeez, man, what is with the what's with you guys and and, and comment and then a comment? Jeez, I suppose if you get something come to your mind, drop a comment. I guess I get it. So, anyways, what's Z-Man 28 got today? He says, I really liked the comments and beer. Keep up the good work. Your 5 things you like and dislike on the Goldwing was nice and interesting. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you, Z-Man28. And let's see here. The other one from him. Since I am trailering my motorcycle to Sturgis over Memorial Weekend, do I get the patch? I trailered mine to Sturgis Pass, first time ever trailing. Well, I tell you what, I'd allow it because, well, they sell the I rode mine to Sturgis patches all year. You can get one whatever time of year you get to Sturgis, you can get an I rode mine patch. You actually don't even need to be there for that year. They sell one of the places sells a $200 pack, and it gets you like pretty much every single I rode mine since 2000. So for $200, you can get the full patch setup. So I, if there was a trailer patch available, I would have no problem selling it to you. And like I said, I really think I need to get on the ball getting some kind of patch like that ordered because I really think that would be just a fun patch to have. Is I trailered mine to Sturgis. I think that would be really funny, really hilarious, and just kind of make fun of the ones that just have this crazy issue with oh my god, you trailered a motorcycle. Like I said, it's a dumb thing to be all forget all butthurt about. But like I said, I keep thinking and I keep saying one of these years, but I'm telling you, one of these years is going to happen. We are going to have a Black Hills Trailer Week during Sturgis Bike Week or Bike Rally, and we're going to sell T-shirts, and it's going to be epic. And I will be the only one there because I have a trailer. But hey, we're going to make money on the T-shirts on the internet, so maybe we'll make $20. Anyways, hey, by the way, buy my stickers. Anyways, moving along. Alrighty. From Boomer Raised 8259. Oh, he's even got his own logo there from 8 days ago. So he must be a fellow motor vlogger. I'm guessing Boomer. Well, yeah. Anyways, Boomer Raised 8259. What do you got? All right. He says if Sturgis was exclusive for a brand, it would be Indian, not Harley. I'll never buy a Harley. I have a Honda State Line that I love. Not a fan of the Gold Wings though. It reminds me of a fancy scooter. Okay. Uh, you're not wrong, but that's just me. I know a lot of people love them, and not just for me. I'd spend the money on a new Indian Chief bobber. So sexy, cool. Well, so first of all, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on the exclusive brand for Sturgis being Indian. That is not. It hasn't been that way since probably I'd say probably the '60s. It's I mean it. Granted, Indian has put a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of effort into Sturgis, but that also in turn made Harley kept Harley honest and kept Harley coming back in the Sturgis as well. I mean, really, it's excuse me. Yes, you see Indians there. There's a presence there, but the overwhelming majority of the bikes still there are Harley, and the best selling bike in this country is still Harley Davidson. So I got to disagree with you on that. But that, like I said, that is what it is. Agree to disagree. We'll go with there. But and yeah, talking about being a fan scooter, yeah, it does have that. I'm not, that was actually I think I even if I remember right, I even talked about that in my love hate. That was one of the things I actually hate about the Goldwing is it just has that weird little look. But and yes, it does look like a fancy scooter. Um, it's a fancy scooter that you can have a lot of fun with. That's for sure. But anyways, I do like the chief. I do like the looks of the Indian chief bobbers. I am kind of a fan of Indians. I love the looks of them. I think that they've done with the relaunch has been. I think they've done a hell of a good job with it. Um, I think that Polaris made the right decision of shelving Victory and going all in with Indian. But I will say this, fortunately they had Victory to kind of learn how to do motorcycles, so that way when they did relaunch Indian and brought them to what they are today, that they are pretty darn good now. And they weren't another failed attempt that fell flat on its face and was a disaster like that late '90s, early 2000s relaunch of them. But anyways, we're gonna keep her moving here, as Letterkenny says. All right, so this is from Elvis on a Shark, and he says, "Oh, this is from Love Hate Sturgis." He says that local stuff is just out of line. They knew what they were moving to. Deal with it. Yep. Okay. That's a very, yeah, you're right. They knew it. Sure they did. But let me tell you this, and part of the reason we lived there was because, well, when an apartment in in Spearfish at the time was probably the cheapest, 850 a month. Now, mind you, this is 2005, and apartments in Sturgis are, you know, 400 to 600 a month. Actually, mostly 400. You could get basically equivalent apartment in Sturgis when we moved there. It was 400 a month. The apartment we moved into, equivalent apartment in Spearfish was $450. So, or not, or 850, excuse me. So over double the price for the apartment, first of all. And the prices in Rapid City aren't much better. So unfortunately, sometimes you're kind of stuck in a spot where you got to be, whether the rally's there or whether you know it's there or not. Sometimes you're just stuck. So, I mean, I guess I understand that attitude, but I mean, I'm pretty sure if we put a rally in your hometown that was like Sturgis and your local city government just shat on you and shat on, or, crapped on you and crapped on you and crapped on you and crapped on you, you'd be kind of frustrated and annoyed as well. And you would be mad with the fact that city council just kind of discounts you all the time. So, but, that's cool. That's your opinion. But, you know, sorry, that's like I said, hopefully you don't live in a spot that's got to deal with something like that. But I'm sure if you did, you would know about it beforehand. You wouldn't move there. So, but anyways, moving along. Oh, M Pista 7182. I really don't care what you think about anything. Okay, cool. I will say this though. There's about, or excuse me, let's see. There's about what 432 people that do kind of care about what I think. So, okay, cool. Thanks for stopping by. I got a click out of you. I appreciate it. Moving along. Charles Stoddard, 2458. And this is from your first rally from the Writer's Manual of Common Tasks. And here's what he's got to say. I was out in Sturgis in early spring several years ago. Super 8 had a sign at the desk that said, "We are booked for the rally forever. Don't ask." That's a good one. That sums up right there. Like they're pretty much booked until the end of the time. Yeah, I think that's a very accurate assessment. Remember when I talked about the hotel reservations? If you're picky, you might have to call early. Well, don't call the Super 8. They're going to tell you to get F. So I love that comment, though. It very much sums it out. That sums it up. That's for sure. All right. Oh, let's see. Here's another first rally. Oh, actually, so we're already to our last comment of the day, although it has been about 17 minutes since this video started. So, actually, we're gonna finish this off, and we're gonna have another sip of that raspberry Colts here real quick. So, time for some bad video here. Have some dead space. All right, now let's see here. All right, get the old raspberry Kolsch out here. Try not to spill. On today's Sodak Motorcycle Blog, we pour beer. All right, so all right, raspberry Kolsch. Alrighty, so our last comment of the night. This comes from Ninja Ridas 4571. He's commented before, so thank you for hanging around and staying on the blog here. So, we got another long one here. All right, the Black Hills and the Tail of the Dragon area have comparable technical roads. More Harley riders of varying skills at the Black Hills, but surprisingly more skilled Harley riders are at the Black Hills. Okay, if you have comparable skills to them, you will be surprised how well they can do on a 1,000-pound motorcycle. That being said, anyone with the same type of skill on 1,000 Gixxer is going to win every time. Some of these guys have seen more than one advanced track day. Yep, nope, you're right. Absolutely right. You can obviously do more with a sport bike. That's just reality. You're talking about power to rate ratio. It's just that they can go faster. I will say this about 1,000 Gixxer though. I feel like you can be a lot, I guess, how am I going to say this? I feel like you can be a lot less skilled and go a lot faster on a Gixxer. Now, I'm not disagreeing with you that some of those have seen more in one advanced track day, and that's absolutely accurate. And frankly, those are the ones that I absolutely I respect those ones. And those are the ones that are actually, got some talent. But here's the problem. You have so many that are out there that have no business being out there that shouldn't be riding. So, and that's just true for it doesn't matter whether it's a Gixxer or a Harley Davidson. But I'm interesting that we have more skilled Harley riders in the Black Hills. And I've never once again I've never been to the Tail of the Dragon. I've never been in that area, so I've never experienced it. So I couldn't really tell you. I have no basis of comparison. I'm guessing Ninja Riders, you have been on both, so it is interesting to hear that because, like I said, it feels like, especially during rally, like my God, just it's craziness out there. It just, excuse me, it just really is. Thanks again for the comment. I very much appreciate you stopping by, and that's for everyone that commented. I appreciate your comments. I encourage everyone here to keep checking out the videos, keep leaving comments. Definitely appreciate the comments. The more comments you put, the better. Like I said, keep hitting your like buttons. Keep hitting dislike buttons if you dislike the videos. Um, Trying to think anything else here. No, I think that's it. Just gonna take another sip here. But anyways, well, that brings this month's edition of Comments and Beer to an end. Like, thank you once again for stopping by the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. Remember, we make weekly motorcycle videos here out of the Black Hills, South Dakota. We talk about motorcycles, we talk about the Black Hills, we talk about Honda Goldwings, and we talk about, kind of anything and everything that has anything to do with this area. And it's, well, a lot of it's just my blog, and I talk about what I want. It's mostly motorcycles, but anyways, we got other series here. Obviously, you're watching Comments and Mirror, which is our monthly series where we read your comments on air and we drink craft beer from the Black Hills. We also have our Writer's Manual Common Tasks that teaches you and explains you common tasks that I think every rider should know. And also we have the My Favorite Ride series, which comes out, which you usually see during the winter, and it features anywhere from 4 to 6, depending on the season, roads that, you know, I guess it started out as my favorites, but just cool little roads that I think should be featured and gives me a chance to get my drone out and fly around and take some cool little videos. But anyways, that's all I got for now. One thing I would like to mention here before we take off. So here on the 25th of May coming up, if you are in the Black Hills area, the club I am part of, the Green Knights, we're doing our annual poker run. And it's going to start from Black Hills Harley Davidson on exit 55 in Rapid City, and it's going to wrap all the way around through the hills. It's going to take another nice little route. It's going to go through a little bit of Custer State Park. It's going to go down to Pringle and come back out through Hill City. We got 3 pretty cool stops. We got the Hermosa Coffee House in Hermosa, which is a good little local coffee shop if you happen to be in Hermosa. We have the Hitch Rail in Pringle, which is a cool little kind of old cowboy bar down in Pringle. It's just got kind of an old school vibe to it. They used to have really good prime rib back in the day. I haven't had any prime rib there for a while, but I will say yes, the burgers and fries are pretty good. You can get there, you can get a meal, you can get a burger, fries, a Busch Light, and you can leave over a $5 tip, and you'll walk out dropping a $20 bill. So, which in 2024, I think it's a pretty good deal, and especially in the Black Hills is an even better deal. So, but I mean, considering just last night, or a burger and fries, if you go like the Loud American, the Surges, and you're leaving there dropping 30, and you might not have left much of a tip at all. So, like I said, pretty good value there. And then also the Lost Cabin, they have a Hill City Beer Garden. Even though I'm talking about another brewery, they have the Hill City Beer Garden. That's a pretty cool place to stop out too. So those are 3 stops. Like I said, it's going to be Saturday. We're going to start at 9 o'clock. The drawing for prizes is going to be at 5 o'clock. First place is 100. Second place is 50. Third place is 25. And last place is going to get 25 as well. So if you're in the hills, I encourage you to come out and check it out. Also, next week we're gonna have a little video coming out. We're gonna actually gonna take you through showing you the stops and how to get there. So be sure you swing by and check that out. But anyways, I think I've talked enough for the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. I'm Clutch. and we'll see you later. Cheers.
I hear him chatting the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man so tough, but mans keep talking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize, white girls better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan, if you wanna touch me, please use caution. Beg, please get on your knees, came from the jungle, up in the trees. I got a few tricks up in the sleeve.